Yeah, we live, we live. Definitely can hit the like button coming in. I ain't gonna be on here too long, but I got some things I want to discuss. It's gonna be a quick rundown too. Because from what I've seen lately, it's a lot of different things going on. It's definitely a lot of things going on. A lot of good things. I mean, all are good right now, for sure. On my end. But it's definitely getting broken down pretty fast. Because what I see right now, it's a lot of different energy going on. It's a lot of different things going on right now. It's not too much matchmaking going on anymore, from what I've heard too. I think that's pretty good. We don't need too much matchmaking going on right now. Definitely don't need none of that going on. I think boxing is the perfect spot right now, but I think the focus is still in the wrong spot, and I'm not gonna agree with it. I know I'm gonna definitely look at it a different way from everybody else, but nah. So my first thing I'm gonna get on is about what everybody's talking about with the situation as far as what is the narrative I've been hearing a lot lately? I think it's about Matchroom, which I talked about that recently, but the stuff I'm hearing about Matchroom that surprises me is that people said well, they kind of told on themselves a little bit. You know, people kind of telling on themselves. That's why I said I love when the fans kind of chirp a little bit because they're telling themselves. They're like, oh yeah, Wilder had to go over there with Eddie Hearn to get a fight. So I'm gonna just talk about that for a very long time. I'm glad everybody put that out there. I'll focus on everything else later on, but I'm gonna talk about that for a long time right now. So a lot of fans right now, I'm gonna repeat it. They're saying Deontay Wilder had to leave PBC and go with Eddie Hearn in Matchroom, and basically they're saying like beg for a fight, right? Cool. I'm glad they said that because now you're basically saying that people gotta beg for a fight from certain people that if they're in a uh I've said too much already. That's hilarious. It's funny that they actually said that. That is hilarious to me. They're saying dudes got to beg for a fight now. Okay. I'm glad they saying that. So now, when fans sit up here and say certain things like, well, I know it's already been on. They already revealing it. You know what I'm saying? They doing all the talking. They doing all the talking. I'm just hearing certain things change now. It'd be crazy what people be saying all at the same time. Oh, this is hilarious. Hey, shout out to my dog Aaron too, man. Yeah, he'll hear this eventually. But yeah, it's crazy what the way they trying to march into the boxing game right now. Talking about guys is begging Eddie Hearn for a fight and stuff. Man, stop it, man. Come on. They don't because now the narrative I'm hearing about the narrative about having a what they were saying? Uh one of the best cards and Eddie Hearn putting on the best cards or something like that. I heard something like that. I really didn't want to get to that right now, but matter of fact. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm glad I'm hearing that. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, Quattro? What's going on, man? You doing all right? Yeah, K Possible. Yeah, man. 2024 becoming a good year, man. I love this year. Hey, this gonna be the best year of boxing ever, man. Ever. I can't wait till Cinco de Mayo come. This gonna be the best year ever. I'm telling you. There's so many things getting revealed in boxing. Oh, I love it. This is amazing. So I don't know how I went this long without mentioning this. Salute all too, man. I don't know how I went this long without saying it, but they saying Eddie Hearn becoming the best promoter in the game right now. I'm glad everybody's saying it. I'm glad everybody's saying it. Man, bro, I can't wait till that fight. You see that? Ryan was tripping. We was talking about that yesterday, man. He was on one. On one. Every time he get to New York, something bad happen. I just noticed that too. You just said that. Every time he get to New York, something bad happen. He's doing the most right now. I can't wait till that fight come on. I'm definitely gonna watch that fight. Man, I can't wait till that fight come on. Everybody gonna watch it. They act like they don't want to watch it. I heard somebody say, "Man, yeah, I'm not gonna pay, but I'm gonna watch it." I'm like, man, who cares? Still gonna watch it. Yeah, he acting like it's not gonna be an entertaining fight. Like he's just wasting his time watching it. Like everybody gonna watch it. That's the thing that cut me off guard. I'm like, all y'all gonna watch it. But man, I'm telling you, hey, these videos I be putting up. Oh yeah, I love this card. It's better than what. Hold on, is it better than what I thought it would be? Yeah, it is. It is. No, I thought it would be around this card. I announced this fight already. Yeah, this old man. I announced this already. I'm tripping. I'm geeking right now. Yeah, I announced this card already, except for that Ray Ford and Ball. Yeah, I did that fight already too. I knew that was gonna happen. They said he wasn't gonna fight again until later on though. Hergovic, Dubois. Yeah, this gonna be a fire card. But man, I think a lot of casuals is probably I don't like to use that word because everybody using it too much, but it's almost like cap. But I think they going in too hard. This gonna be one of the best cards of the year though. So far, that's the best card of the year. I gotta see how that tank card come out, but right now this the best card. But oh yeah, we're gonna get. I'm gonna get to that part right there. Well, I ain't gonna talk too much about that fight. I mean, he got a puncher's chance. You know what I'm saying? He get the knockout. That's how I look at it. I don't look too much at him like he need training. I mean, he is what he is. Get a knockout. I don't want him to worry about too much jabbing. Just go for the KO. Get him up out of there. But I heard a lot of people saying recently, Eddie Hearn's becoming one of the best promoters and stuff like that. And that's kind of contradicting what everybody's saying because Eddie Hearn, he basically got the same people he been working with. Mostly. Most of the people he been working with, he's already been working with. He been working with Devin Haney. He been working with Elmo Williams. He been working with Raymond Ford. Uh, I guess Hergovic is a part of this situation. I guess that would be considered like new, you know. And then the only person that's new is Wilder. And and this is why I want to bring this up. Yeah, he been making moves for a while now. In America, people ain't been saying too much about Eddie Hearns being a good promoter. And I don't want to miss this point. So over the last couple of years, people been saying Eddie Hearns not a good promoter, right? Then they also said, um, what I was saying recently, they also said that coming into this, that Wilder needed to sign with Eddie Hearn or something like that to get a fight or something like that. I don't know what it was. People been saying. I've been hearing that. I've been hearing people say that he need to get a fight over there. Um, he needs to make some moves and all that other stuff. And my thing is this right here. So that has nothing to do with him not being able to fight those people, or what is that situation about? Because that's kinda different from what people been saying overall. Like, I've been hearing a lot of stuff come out from different people, and that's different from what people been saying. They were saying that he didn't wanna fight with, certain people. That's what I was hearing over the last couple of years, like, he was ducking certain people, he doesn't wanna fight certain guys. Uh, that's something that I can't let people sweep under the rug. Like, people just slowly tried to sweep that under the rug. Like, yeah. Nah, we ain't finna do that. Not over here. I don't be doing that. They said this man been ducking certain guys for all these years. Then they said he was done a couple of months ago. Now he does a deal with Eddie Hearn. I don't wanna expose it, but I think I might have to. So Wilder signs a deal with Eddie Hearn after taking a bad loss. So Wilder just took a bad loss. He signs a deal with Eddie Hearn. Now everybody's saying Eddie Hearn one of the best promoters in the game. Why would he be one of the best promoters in the game for signing a guy who y'all said done? And Wilder's done, and he just signed with Eddie Hearn. Why would that be a good deal? Why is Eddie Hearn the best for signing a guy who done? Man, these folks be exposing themselves, man. This ain't got nothing to do with boxing no more. Then they're like, yeah, Eddie Hearn one of the best promoters. Now, because of Wilder, all these people he been working with. I'm confused. He's been working with Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? I'm confused. I think the cat's out the bag. I've been hearing a lot of stuff lately, so I'm like, man, I'm just trying to figure out, like, okay, man, people don't really know boxing, man. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Like, they be trying to run around and point the finger and make it bigger than what it is. Like, the loudest person in the room usually be wrong. Man, these dudes don't know boxing, man. They don't know the business. They've been lying on people for years. They don't want to admit it. Ain't nobody been ducking nobody. Look at the front. Some people been putting on. Come on now. Trying to sell tickets. I've been telling people that. They talking about Ryan Garcia, and people talking about Ryan Garcia's acting. If you think he's acting, look. Did you see the other people who's putting on WW? Man, it's guys out here acting like Vince McMahon out here. I'm telling you, it's guys out here acting like Vince McMahon in boxing. Oh, I don't like this person. Then the next minute you doing a fight with them. Come on, man. It's really getting exposed now. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it is, because certain people helping expose it. Certain people. It takes a village, but you know, it's gonna slowly expose a lot of people. You know, maybe a guy like Canelo might come out on top. Everybody else might fall off. It's gonna be a weird situation. It could be anything that happen. I don't know. It could be one person that we don't think that's gonna be standing at the end, and everybody else probably take a loss this year. It can get wild this year. It can get wild this year. It could be Devin Haney standing at the end of this year. It can get wild this year. I'm telling you. It's gonna be a wild year. I can't believe people. What's going on, Quattro? Shout out to Quattro, man. I appreciate it for that news too, man. You had gave me last time, bro. For real. That's why I had to give you a wrench. I was like, man, Quattro coming through with the news. With that Boots news, I was live. Yeah, but I had to cook on this, man, because you know, I gotta give people a different story than what everybody else giving. It's gonna go into something else later on. You know what I'm saying? All this goes into Canelo, Lomachenko, all that stuff gonna go into all this later on, but yes, definitely. It's gonna go into it later on. It's definitely gonna go into it later on. That's why a lot of this stuff happening right now is helping. Eddie Hearn, he helping exposing a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's helping, whether they doing something I don't like or not. They all helping because Eddie Hearn exposing that everybody's not ducking. He's ducking. Everybody's not ducking. Everybody's not ducking. That's not a situation. It's not too much ducking going on. And I like it. Because everybody's trying to hide behind the fact that, oh yeah, certain guys with the pay-per-views. No, that's not gonna happen. The pay-per-views and everything, that's not gonna happen. I think those days are over. Especially after Fedora and Tim Zoo. I kind of said that was gonna happen, but I didn't think it was gonna happen this early. And I'm happy too. It's time to change all this stuff. But yeah, man, I've been telling people that like the fact that people think Wilder coming over to sign with Eddie Hearn, that actually blows my mind. You know what I'm saying? I think people finally realize, oh man, we don't got that many stars in boxing like that. No, not really. It's kind of cool to say these guys' names on Twitter and YouTube, but I think after that Jared Anderson fight, people said, yeah. I think that Jared Anderson fight kind of did it for everybody. They realized, like, yeah, you know what? I'll deal with the guy we got already. I mean, you better if you want to see some knockouts. That's kind of what the position Canelo put everybody in. Canelo's like, yeah, I can kind of leave right now. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I can kind of leave right now. It's gonna be a whole different situation, man. I think Devin Haney, he turned the corner, but a lot of people do not want to see guys with certain expectations. You know what I'm saying? Certain expectations kind of scare people. A lot of fans starting to realize now. You know, a lot of fans still new to boxing. They ain't gonna admit it, but they don't know too much. Now they starting to realize, oh yeah, all these guys don't fight each other. No, not like you think. You know what I'm saying? I know you probably came into the game around Tyson Fury versus Wilder, but bro, everybody ain't fighting each other like y'all be saying. That's not gonna happen. Then they say, yeah, so and so ducking. How so and so ducking when he over here with Eddie Hearn trying to get a deal? Who told you that? Who lying to you out here? I'm glad everybody's saying Eddie Hearn one of the best promoters right now. Because that's not what y'all been saying. That's not what they've been saying. I like to stay right on pace with everything, but I just got to get a couple of things across so I can document this. You know what I'm saying? It's all just for replay value. But like I've said before, people always say, and I don't really be hyping too many people up. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even realize who I like most of the time, but it kind of blew my mind. I'm just sitting there last night. I'm like, everybody like Eddie Hearn, the best promoter right now. He's best in the game. He's doing this and this, big fights. I'm like, okay, what big fights have Eddie Hearn put on recently? I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, thinking, all right. And then I'm thinking like, okay, what new fighters have he signed? I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, man, come on, man. Like these fans exposing themselves. Like, I'm really holding back from even saying anything. Should I go on? All he did was sign Wilder. And he ain't did no big fights like that recently. Come on, man. That's funny to me, man. All he did was sign Wilder, and he ain't put no big fights on like that recently. Definitely. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm glad that's getting exposed right now. I need that to be on Front Street. It is what it is, man. The show must go on. Yeah, it's funny to me. I'm glad though. I got in Boston the perfect time. I got into Boston the perfect time. Oh man, my bad, bro. I got a little Discord, man. I need to go ahead and drop the link for it. Yeah, man, my bad. Yeah, I was just in here discussing what everybody was saying recently. I wasn't going too hard in that. What's going on, Grinch? Yeah, I was just discussing, everybody was saying because years ago I seen the moves Eddie Hearn was doing. I've been impressed. And I was just saying to myself, like, what moves have he made recently that was like, what new guys he signed? And then I'm like, oh yeah, he signed Ray Ford a couple of years ago. Then he signed Ammo Williams. Then he signed Deontay Wilder. And that kind of threw me off. Definitely threw me off. I'm like, oh man. Definitely making some moves right now though. Definitely making some moves. Oh no way. No, the gas tank Zane got? Nah. Nah. No, sir. I'm glad. I'm so disappointed that Boston fans actually didn't they didn't say how bad Zane performed in his last fight. Zane did a horrible job boxing. He did a terrible job boxing. You think Zane did a great job boxing you think Zane did a great job boxing Joseph Parker? Man, Zane won 2 rounds in that fight. He, he did the same thing Wilder did with 2 knockdowns. That man got destroyed in that fight, man. I don't know why people don't remember that. He just got destroyed. Destroyed. He did a good job. Oh no, you ain't watched the fight. No, I'm definitely putting money up. Yeah, we betting on that fight. We definitely betting on that fight. The way Zane was, the way he just a sitting target, yeah, he gonna get his head knocked off. He don't even move around enough. Joseph Parker and Zane, that's two different fighters. I gave people everybody the secret recipe. We got to think about who has Zane for? Who has Zane beat? You talking like Zane against Joseph Parker or something? If Zane did terrible against Joseph Parker, what you think he'll do against Wilder? You talking like Zane is on that level. Zane lost to Hergovic. He just lost to Joseph Parker. I think him beating Joe Joyce, people think that he was just that level. Zane ain't never been that guy like that. He's 41 years old. He finna be 41. Zane's finna be 41 years old. You finna put your bag on a 41-year-old man who just lost to Joseph Parker with 2 knockdowns and couldn't stop him. Think about that. The man was so tired he couldn't even stop him. This man talking like Deontay Wilder and got stopped by Joseph Parker or something. Joseph Parker did the same thing against Wilder that he did against Zane. Duh. What's going on, Looney Tunes? This man said Zane. He acting like Zane to beat somebody. What's going on, Looney Tunes? Yeah, I'm definitely making that bet. That's gonna be a big bet too. Yeah, I'm eating on that bet. That's gonna be a big bet. I might push that bet as high as it can go. Oh, I definitely saw the fight. I definitely saw the fight. I picked Zane to knock Parker out. He ain't finished the job. I definitely saw the fight. That was one of the worst performances I've ever seen in my life. If you think he performed good in that fight, I definitely want that money. I definitely want that money. Yes, sir. I want that. Zane resume. What's his best win? That's what I'm saying. These heavyweights ain't as good as everybody's saying they are. Joe Joyce barely got a knockout of his last fight. I seen Joseph Parker do the same thing against Anthony Joshua. Go 12 rounds. Joshua look bad. I mean, he does it to everybody. I'm definitely making that bet. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Zane was horrible in that fight. That was the worst performance I've seen all year from any boxer. This man was guzzling water. Against Zane? Did you watch the fight against Zane versus Parker? Bro, nobody said anything good about Zane since that fight. What? You ready to jump out the window for Zane? Tell me you're Asian, bro. My dog Asian, that's what it is. That man said Zane. Oh yeah, we definitely betting on that fight. That's definitely gonna happen. That's definitely gonna happen. That's definitely gonna happen. That's definitely gonna happen. And that's the only fight? That's the only fight you waiting on? Is Zane versus Wilder? What other fight you talking about? I'm open to any other bets. What other fight you talking about? What other fights you got coming up? June 1st? I like other bets. What's going on? Everybody take bitter bill right now. I mean, that's not really a real bet. Now that Zane bet, yeah, that's a real bet. I'm taking Bitter Bill right now. I mean, everybody take Bitter Bill right now. We gonna have to see, but I'm kind of 50-50 right now. I have to think about it, but yeah, I'm kind of Bitter Bill right now. What about Canelo and Munguia? Who you got in that fight? Man, I can't wait to Wilder fight Zane. That's gonna be a good fight. Everybody saying the same thing. It's easy to say that. I mean, to say a guy who lost to Joseph Parker and Tyson Fury to say he's gonna lose to Zhang guaranteed? Nah, not on this earth. Nah, not on this earth. That's why I said if that's the case, Joseph Parker a bomb now. Yeah, I got that too. Because the way people talking, they like, yeah. I mean, Joseph Parker done went 12 with all kind of guys. I need to go down his resume real quick because people acting like he just ain't went 12 rounds with people. This man done went 12 rounds with Andrew Ruiz, Joshua, Dillian White, Chisora twice, Wilder, and Jane. I mean, this dude always goes 12 rounds. If we gonna base that off of that, I'm telling you, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat off of that. I don't put too much stock in last performances. I know Styles may fight. I'm gonna eat off of that. Watch, telling you, I'm gonna eat off of that. It's almost like how people thought about last year when they said, "Oh yeah, Devin Haney look bad against Lomachenko." That Regis guy, he gonna get him, and Regis ain't went around. Who you talking about? Me? You talking about I'm cocky? You talking about I'm cocky? Bro, come on. Do you want to get on here and explain that? Do you want to get on live and explain that? Then we could definitely have that conversation because you ain't got no point as to who you're talking about that's actually decent. You talking about Zhang? That's what you talking about? Zhang over Wilder? What's Zhang's best win? Joe Joyce? Joe Joyce that beat a what? 23-year-old, 22-year-old Danny Dubois? That Joe Joyce? Joe Joyce fought Danny Dubois when he was 22 years old. And that's Zhang's best win? Is that his best win? Like we talking like these guys are actually the heavyweights are actually that good. James' best win is Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce, who is now 38 years old. Joe Joyce is 38 years old. That's James' verse. That's his best win. So why would Deontay Wilder be afraid of a guy who knocked out Joe Joyce, an old man. No, I don't got him winning. No, I don't got Ryan Garcia winning. Okay, let me ask you a question. What heavyweights do you think are actually good right now in the heavyweight division that are actually all that? Because I noticed people been saying that. They've been saying that Wilder ain't all that you make him seem. I've been hearing people say that lately. What heavyweights are actually good in the heavyweight division? Because I don't think Anthony Joshua was as good as everybody make him seem. Last time I checked, Tyson Fury had one fight with Ngannou, and everybody said he gonna lose to Usyk now. So I think everybody exposed themselves as far as being experts in the heavyweight division. I think them days are over. Nobody knows about boxing when it comes to heavyweight division. Tyson Fury exposed all that. They said Tyson Fury would never. Everybody said Tyson Fury would never, in terms of everything. In terms of everything, everybody said that Tyson Fury was unbeatable. He won't be able to lose to nobody in the heavyweight division. He goes in the ring with Ngannou. Now everybody picking Usyk, who was a cruiserweight, and he wasn't even in the picture a couple of years ago. So these guys really ain't that good if you compete with cruiserweights. And to say Fury's not that, and to say that Deontay Wilder's not that good is actually false because Tyson Fury's been knocked down 7 times, and Deontay Wilder knocked him down 4 times. So if you got knocked down 4 times by one guy, and then Wilder didn't knock down Parker. So he didn't knock down Parker, but he knocked down Fury 4 times. It's a hard argument. Did Anthony Joshua beat Usyk? Did Anthony Joshua beat Usyk? When is Anthony Joshua gonna fight Usyk? Is Anthony Joshua gonna ever fight Usyk? Yes or no question. Is Anthony Joshua gonna ever fight Usyk? I'm glad he said that. We're gonna figure out how serious he is about boxing right now. So why does Anthony Joshua get a pass for losing to a cruiserweight? So Anthony Joshua getting passed for losing to a cruiserweight, but Wilder can't lose to Tyson Fury. So he get discredited for losing to 2 heavyweights, but Anthony Joshua loses to a cruiserweight, and he keeps his credit. How is that possible? Usyk is better than what I'm talking about. I think let me say this real quick. I know more about Usyk than you do, and I can put money on that. Do you want to bet that I know more about Usyk than you do? So when you say that Usyk is better than what you're talking about, that means you think that you know Usyk better than I do. I bet I know more about Usyk than you do. I bet that I put more money on Usyk than you have against Anthony Joshua the first time. When Usyk fought Joshua the first time, I bet I put more money down than you did, or anybody on the internet. Anybody on the internet who want to sit up here and talk about Usyk, that's why I can win every argument. I already know how good Usyk is. I put the money down on Usyk already. If I know more. No, you don't understand what I'm saying. You said that Wilder ain't all that you make him seem to be. Then you said you don't care if it's my. First of all, listen. Like I was saying, Anthony Joshua can't beat Usyk. So until he beats Usyk, I think Wilder can do whatever he wants. Dudes can't even beat Usyk. They don't want rematches with Usyk. That kind of proves that the heavyweight division ain't all everybody making up the scene. I think people just like certain guys because they want to like them, but I don't like anybody. I just want to see people fight. And at the end of the day, there's nobody special in the heavyweight division fighting anybody. And last time I checked, Ngannou's got in the ring with Anthony Joshua and Fury. And Fury hasn't gotten in the ring with Anthony Joshua. So a lot of people right now, they want to just say, yeah, well, Wilder, he's not as good. These other guys ain't good. What are we talking about? These other guys ain't good. They just fought. Nobody cares. Tyson Fury got a fight coming up in 4 weeks. Who out here talking about Tyson Fury fighting in 4 weeks? Right now. Nobody cares. I've been watching Tyson Fury for years. Nobody cares about Tyson Fury getting in the ring with these guys. We've already seen that. They don't even think he's gonna win now. Tyson Fury been out the ring so long. Tyson Fury been out the ring so long. You don't want to talk about Usyk, man. I don't even know what you want to bet on now. I was talking about Usyk. You done changed the subject so many times. I thought you wanted to talk. You have brought up Usyk. I don't even know what you're trying to bet on. I thought the man was talking about Usyk. Yeah, Tyson Fury fighting in 4 weeks, man. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? And it's a reason. And I told people for years already. It was gonna be like this, and the truth getting revealed. You can only tell people, hey, this the best, this the best, this the best, until people start to realize, hey man, these guys ain't really challenging themselves. Man, the fight don't happen for 6 weeks, man. What I'm gonna do? Force the fight to happen tomorrow? What I'm gonna do? Force the fight to happen tomorrow? None of these guys in the heavyweight division are that good, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's overrated right now. These guys still ain't fought each other. We're gonna have to wait another year to see Joshua and Fury fight. That's gonna be a long time. And guess what's gonna happen in between then? People gonna watch Wilder fight. And that's what's going on right now. Nobody cares about these other fights going on. Right now, I've been announcing all these fights coming up. Nobody cares about them. We got Devin Haney this weekend, Canelo in a couple of weeks, Inoue, Lomachenko, Tyson Fury. I mean, nobody cares, man. They're waiting on the Bitterfield card now. They said the best card is the Bitterfield card. And who's on the Bitterfield card? Wilder, Ford, and Hergovich. It just kind of proves my point, man. Nobody really cares about the name stuff no more, as far as people pushing certain names. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna bet. We definitely gonna bet on that fight. That's gonna happen. Gris, we definitely gonna bet on that fight. We definitely gonna bet on that fight. I ain't saying Zane trash. I like Zane. But to say he getting washed, oh yeah, I'm definitely going on that. Zane has no gas tank. I'm putting my all on that. He has no gas tank. I mean, none. The way I seen him gas out that last fight, bro. Yeah, shout out to Grinch too, man. Grinch, the last time I seen him gas out in that fight, man, that wasn't it. I don't even know if they got the odds up here yet. Come on, man. Hey, they ain't got the odds up here yet. Yeah, we definitely betting on that. Yeah, they think we ain't gonna it's gonna be a lot of bets to take. I mean, by the time that happens, I'm gonna be the one a few bets, so because we got a while till that fight happen. But yeah, these guys, nah. We see how thin the division is right now. This division super thin. Oh yeah, this dude, yeah. He done went. What's going on, PD? Yeah, Zane done went 12 rounds with Radenko. Oh no, nah. You can't get in the ring with Wilder. You done went 12 rounds with Radenko. I'm definitely putting that money down. Oh yeah, that money going down on that. January 1st, I'm eating. I'm at June 1st, I'm eating. That's on June 1st. Tripping. I'm definitely eating on that. It's gonna be a whole different level dudes going to in that fight. Then Jane finna turn 20. I'm at 41. He finna be 41 years old. And he looked like he was about 41 in the last fight. He 40 right now though. Yeah, he definitely getting knocked off in that fight. Yeah, man. Wilder taking over the division again because they mentioned his name with too many people now. Like at the end of the day, bro, I just wanted him. I was like, all right, man. They say he gonna go away. He gonna go away then. No, he's still involved in big deals. Eddie Hearn. I'm like, all right, man. Okay, I see what everybody's saying now. I thought y'all said he was gonna go away. Yeah, they know what time it is. Like I said, man, if everybody else in the division, these young guys are really the ones who are pushing the division. I can't stop none of that. The young guys, the ones that's really running things right now. Everybody else, they don't want to keep up and do nothing else. That's on them. That's why Devin Haney this Saturday finna have a big event at 25 years old. You got old man Wilder and young guy Haney. These guys still doing whatever they want to because don't nobody want to step up to the plate for real. Then you got a guy like Raymond Ford. I'm be real with you. Raymond Ford, the way Raymond Ford making moves right now, I'm gonna have to push him, man. I'm gonna have to push him. The way he's making moves right now. Yeah, he definitely needs his props. Nick Ball too, you know, he jumping in the game. He getting another chance at a belt, but Raymond Ford, he putting the belt up. He just, you know what I'm saying, just got the belt, putting it back up again the very next month. So that's amazing, you know what I'm saying? Pound for pound. I think I said that the other day. It was I think I said Crawford in a way. Uh oh, what's up, Nornito? In I think it was in a way, Crawford. Uh, dang, who else was in there? Oh, shout out to Texas, man, in the building. Brownsville, Texas, in the building. Definitely shout out to Texas in the building. Top 5, pound for pound. In a way, I'll say Crawford. Uh, I was gonna say Bitterbill. Hey, I mean, yeah, I put Bitterbill in there. Uh, it was another person I had stuck in there. I forgot. I think it was a smaller weight guy. I forgot who it was, man. It was like Bam or somebody. Somebody gotta remind me. It was a smaller guy. I don't want to get the weights mixed up too bad. I forgot the last two was. It wasn't somebody out you would think about pick though. It was somebody different. I think it was Bam and somebody else then. Yeah, it had to be Bam or somebody. It had to be Bam. Especially this summer. It gotta be Bam. After this summer, it's gonna be Bam. Bam and I don't know, man. I don't know if I said Haney or somebody. I don't know who I said. I don't think I said Tank or nobody. It was somebody else. It had to be Bam and somebody else. I know I said Martinez was gonna be in the pound for pound this year. I definitely think he gonna be pound for pound. So somebody gotta get out of there. Yeah, shout out to PD, man, and Norneto. Yeah, I definitely didn't know who was on there. But yeah, it's gonna be it's a decent list I got right now, but I can't really think about it right now. That caught me off guard. That Ford fight was good though. I think Ford and Nick Ball might be the best fight. They let their hands go. Yeah, I had Bam in there somewhere. I forgot, man. I had a good list too. I had came up with it on the spot. It was on the live the other day. I think whoever asked me that, they probably remember. I definitely think I want to see Martinez fight again. He look like he in the gym. So a lot of guys look like they getting right back in the gym. They gonna get another fight coming up. Haney just fought December. He's fighting again. I know Virgil Ortiz just fought. He fighting next week. So we got a lot of fights coming up. It's definitely gonna be a lot of fights. Yeah, they got a lot of different things coming out, man. They don't got no pro box fight coming on this week, so unless it's something I don't know about. Yeah, this definitely gonna be a good fight though. Yeah, shout out to Norneto, man. And PD. Yeah, it's definitely different things going on in boxing, but this weekend it's gonna change, man. It's a lot of I think Haney gonna slide in that pound top 5 in a minute. If he keep fighting the guys he's fighting. And then the person whoever can beat him, then they'll be top 5. But I think the way he's moving right now, it depends. It's a lot of people who can go back up the top 5. It kind of all depends. I think if Loma if he get 2 big wins, He'll definitely be top 5, so it all depends. I don't think I said David Benavidez, did I? I don't know if I said Benavidez. Man, I don't know if I said Benavidez or not. Hold on. I probably did. I don't know. It sounds like I didn't do that though. I don't think I did that. It's not a good selection because of the weight. Yeah, depending on what he does at 175. So I don't think I put him up there yet. But yeah, all those fighters are good right now as far as top 5. It's gonna be a lot of pieces to come out later on this year. We're gonna figure out, man, who we're gonna figure out who on this list coming out this year. We're gonna definitely figure out who top 5. It's gonna happen sooner or later. That's what I'm trying to see. Ain't nobody betting on Ryan Garcia this weekend. Oh yeah, I think I had Usyk on there. I'm tripping. Yeah, I think I had Usyk. I don't know why I forgot about Usyk. I had him, Usyk. Um, yeah, it was a smaller weight guy though. Yeah, I definitely had Usyk on there. Yeah, Crawford's still number 1. I got Usyk up there higher. Yeah, I got Usyk up there. Yeah, Usyk definitely like number 2. I think Usyk been number 2. Well, nah, they ain't put Usyk number 2. Well, on my list, Usyk number 2. I put Inoue number 3. Then I put what I had said. I don't know. I said something on my list like yeah, I think I said I put Bivol and Bitter Biv on there because Bivol, he can go to Bivol is like because Bivol can go to 68, 75. They want him to go to cruiserweight. So yeah, he definitely has to go on the list. And number 5, I don't know. I forgot who I had on there. Had to be somebody like Bam or somebody probably. Yeah, that's a good selection though. I think after this weekend, from what I've seen on Haney's resume, if he can fight a top guy at 40 next fight, yeah, he'll definitely be able to go top 5. Kind of depends though, because if that better be a fight with Bivol, if that fight's good, top 5 might not move like that. Like we think if it's not a blowout. It happens like that sometimes. That happened with Canelo and yeah, I seen his resume. Yeah, his resume is. I was saying he was gonna be top 5 this year. Yeah, I was saying this year. I wasn't thinking this early. I was thinking more like later on December. Just to show up everything. Cause top 5 kind of hard to get in there. Top 5. Top 5 hard to get in. It's hard to get in top 5 right now. Then anyway, still moving up. They putting pressure on him to move up to featherweight, so man, it's hard to get in top 5. Who we gonna take out of top 5? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I'm thinking of. Like, who we gonna take out of top 5? Now, if Bivol gets knocked out or something like that, he's gonna get out of top 5. Depending on what Canelo do his next 2 fights. I don't know if people got him top 5. I think it's probably 6th. I think number 6, they probably got him. I wouldn't say 5. Just because certain people on his resume ain't been active like that. That's probably the only reason. None other. If they were, it'll be higher. They can't handle them paydays though. Everybody can't handle a payday like Canelo, man. It holds them back a little bit. I think the fight gonna be good this weekend though. It's gonna be a lot of pressure, man, on these fighters the next couple of months. It's gonna be a lot of pressure starting this weekend because Haney, he gotta go in there. He gotta make something happen. He don't want the fight to be close. Top 10 pound for pound. I mean, technically, from what I've seen, the standards of what's his name? Teofimo, other guy. He hasn't been a champion though, has he? Has he been a champion? Cause yeah. He had the intern belt, but I mean, if he had a belt, I usually put guys who got a belt up in there. Especially, I think if he had a belt, I would. But yeah, according to the standards, he would be. Even with 2 losses. Yeah, he'll still be able to get in there. There's a couple of guys that been on there with 2 or 3. Oh, he got 3 losses. With 3 losses, it's kind of hard to get on there with 3 losses, but yeah, it's definitely tough to get on there with 3 losses. I don't know who he gonna fight his next fight or when that's gonna happen. He might not fight till the September. He gonna be done soon with fighting these older guys. He fighting older guys right now. Sooner or later, he got to fight younger guys. Especially if Hergovic end up losing. He said he gonna retire. So if he retires, Joseph Park ain't gonna have nobody jumping there with. Yes, the schedule they got coming up this weekend. I know they have that other fight. I don't think I'm gonna cover that, but they got a couple of good fights coming on next couple of weekends. I know they got Emmanuel Rodriguez. on the Canelo card, so it's gonna be a lot of different things happening. This weekend gonna be a decent card. They trying to add some names on there, like Scrappy Ramirez and different people. I mean, it should be all right, but we're gonna see. I think the card might be better than people think, though. You don't have to have big names on there. Just guys that actually fight. I think that's the biggest difference. If they can actually fight, get in the ring, let their hands go, they don't need to be big names or nothing like that. I think a lot of guys gonna definitely show up on this fight card. It's definitely not gonna be easy. Yeah, but I hear people talking about the sales and everything. Watch, I bet this fight does a lot of numbers as far as we'll see this weekend, man. Because I don't know about the pay-per-view sales, but I know the trending. A lot of stuff around this fight been trending very, very high. They got a lot of news coming out. Yeah, man, they got Shakur Stevenson tank trending right now. I mean, who cares? Yeah, they just promote themselves. They ain't talking about nothing. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good weekend with these fights. I can't wait till everything come through. Because from what I seen over the last couple of weeks, it been a lot of people talking about sales. So these next 6 weeks, it's gonna be a fight on every week. It's gonna be a lot. A lot of people got to prove something. I hope all these fighters in the gym practicing and getting their selves together. Cause I'm definitely on watch. Yeah, I'm definitely on watch. It's gonna start this weekend. Uh-oh. Now Terrence Crawford's going over to Saudi Arabia. It's a lot of different things going on. Man, yeah, man. It's a lot of different changes going on right now. It's definitely gonna be a lot of moves this week, man. I seeing all these fans and stuff jumping around now, making excuses for certain fighters while they jumping in the ring. It's insane to me now. I'm glad all these fighters jumping in the ring exposes to all this stuff. Because from what I'm seeing now, like I was saying earlier, people still want to see Wild in the ring. After all the stuff we heard all these months. Still. That still surprises me. And I still can't get a good explanation why. I thought we were just gonna focus on other fighters. That's not happening no more in the fight game. You know, we talk about certain fighters, but nah, that ain't what they trying to hear. I see what the real news they trying to hear. What they consider real news. What we consider real news isn't real news anymore. I'm starting to realize that now. It's gonna be a lot of changes being made, though. I see a lot of people talking different about boxing. It's not a coincidence. I'm definitely forcing people. It's gonna be, you know, you gotta adopt with your habitat. So it's getting forced. We're not waiting on nobody to decide. Oh yeah, you know, nah, that's not happening no more. Because the way I see it now, nobody keeps it real. Nobody keeps it real. Expectations changing now. That's why you see. That's why right now I told people a couple of weeks ago. It was like, yeah, if it's gonna be boxers tweeting and stuff, it's all that stuff getting quiet right now. I know Tank Davis and all them jumping up and down on the internet right now, but everybody else quiet right now. They in the gym. A lot of dudes know like this make a break for me. I don't got no guaranteed win. I'm jumping in the ring with, so it's definitely a lot of pressure on all these guys. They gonna find out soon. And these young guys like Devin Haney, he's not helping because now he's getting in the ring every couple of months, fighting a lot more. That's putting pressure on other guys. He's a big name and he's fighting a lot. That's not gonna help guys. And he's younger. So he's younger than these guys, moving faster than them, doing a lot more. So it's not helping. It's not helping a lot of people right now. And I warned people last year, but they starting to find out now. These older boxers, they move like they're older boxers. Everybody's not trying to jump in the ring with somebody. That's why people gonna watch George Masvidal versus against Nate Diaz because we already watching MMA guys fight now, so and they box more than anybody, so why not watch them? It's all gonna work itself out. I'm telling you, the way boxing going, it's gonna work itself out. It's going to the next level. That's what people do not understand. This is gonna be a long next couple of weeks. It's gonna be 6 weeks. These next 6 weeks until Bitterbeef and Bivol fight. It's gonna be a long 6 weeks for a lot of people. We're gonna see a lot of fighters start to slow down a little bit, look vulnerable, look easy to beat. Even this weekend with the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight, we're gonna see how good Devin Haney looks compared to Tank Davis and a lot of other things. There's a lot of other things that could definitely happen this weekend, so I wouldn't be too cautious on seeing possibly something different happen. I think Devin Haney definitely got a chance to make some noise, but it also can go bad if you don't do the right thing. Going to perform the right way. But I think he will though. I definitely think he will. Yeah, I definitely think he will. Oh man, Terrence Crawford sitting here retweeting what the Turkey out of sheet said. Man, these dudes is done out here. Finna get a bag. Yeah, I'ma definitely be back on in the morning. I might do the same topic, man. Bro, a lot of this stuff getting played out. A lot of stuff need to get discussed. But that's all I got though. Like and subscribe.